What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. It's something that I've been, dabbling into in the last couple of weeks, and I thought it would be important for us to be talking about this because we're getting closer and closer to the Bitcoin halving. And guys, if there's one thing I want to make sure to do this bull run is get a lot of money. So if you guys like money, then you might want to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below to keep the algorithm going, and follow along this journey because I'm going to be DCAing in a lot of these coins, right? Now, you guys can see that the market cap is at 1.77 trillion. We can see it here in the top left corner. So that's up by about 3.6%, right? Today, there's been a lot of talk about the ETFs, and we finally got a green light, and a bunch of ETFs have been approved in the United States by the SEC. Despite the Bitcoin ETFs being approved, we can go on Twitter right now. Let's go ahead and check that out. CCC officially approves all spot Bitcoin ETFs. Van Eck, Bitwise, Fidelity, Franklin, Valkyrie, Hashdex, ARK Invest, Grayscale, BlackRock, Wisdom Tree, Invest Galaxy. You guys can see over here it says and hereby are approved on an accelerated basis by the commission, right? So the SEC approved it. This guy is still not on the same page. I swear to God. Look at this. What did he say? Oh, anyways, I read it somewhere. He says something about how even though they approved the spot Bitcoin ETFs, it doesn't necessarily mean that they actually support Bitcoin and support cryptocurrency. It's just a huge joke in my opinion because it's the future. You know very well it's the future, right? Just get into it, get on board, right? So anyways, you guys can see that the whole market is looking good. Oh, look at these curves. The whole market is looking beautiful. Let me just zoom that in. The whole market is looking so good. Like on the 7-day, you can see 7% Bitcoin, 16% Ethereum, and that's going to be the main topic for today, right? Solana is only up 0.74 because it did such a great pump that a lot of people are taking profits so they can buy into all these other coins that are going to make another pump, right? XRP needs to start moving. We have ADA, Avalanche, Dogecoin, like all these coins that we know are pumping really well. It's because they're known tokens, right? We have Ethereum Classic over here. This guy is not messing around. Ethereum Classic is up 40% over the last 7 days. That's amazing, right? But anyways, today is going to be a discussion revolving around Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum is a token that I have been a huge fan of ever since I started DCAing into cryptocurrency in 2021, right? And we can see there's a huge sea of green today, right? And we have a lot of these coins. A lot of these coins we're familiar with, right? But we have Ethereum Classic that is having a good pump. We have Ethereum over here at 10%. And because I'm seeing Ethereum actually being a bit more bullish versus Bitcoin, even though it's the Bitcoin spot ETF being approved, I feel like it's going to have a very decent chunk of a pump coming tomorrow once the market opens, right? I'm pretty sure there's going to be a very, very good green day. So a lot of people are going to be able to take some healthy profits. So if you guys are traders, just keep an eye out on that. But what I feel like is going to happen is that a lot of money is going to flow into Ethereum. Ethereum is the first blockchain that allows smart contracts to be built on it, right? So Ethereum is, no matter how you look at it, is super bullish. And if you look at Ethereum, right? If you look at Ethereum over the last year, it has gone up 95%. Overall, I mean, we can see a huge pump all the way to around 4,600, crashed down to about 1,000. I wish I would have bought around that time. And then it's coming back maybe halfway up since the crash in June of 2022. So then I was telling myself, why am I going to get into Ethereum if I can get into a layer 2 that might have better returns, right? So then I thought to myself, let's talk about Arbitrum, right? Arbitrum is a super bullish ecosystem that is basically trying to build on Ethereum, right? So it's designed with you in mind. Arbitrum is the leading layer 2 technology that empowers you to explore and build in the largest layer 1 ecosystem, which is Ethereum. So obviously these guys behind the project are super bullish on Ethereum, and they've built something called the Arbitrum Rollup, the Arbitrum Anytrust, and Arbitrum Orbit. Okay, so take it to the next layer with Nitro, making Ethereum more inclusive and sustainable. Nitro is the most advanced blockchain scaling technology in the industry. So they're aiming to be more scalable. They're aiming to cut down on costs, like fees in general. Like Ethereum fees are very high, and they're aiming to as well be like a hub where everybody's able to use their tools to build on the blockchain. So Rollup is Arbitrum's market-leading rollup technology, uses fraud proofs to leverage Ethereum's security and reduce transaction fees by an order of magnitude, making scalability possible. So lower fees, more security, and it's leveraging Ethereum in that way, right? Anytrust, designed for apps that require low transaction costs. Anytrust chains rely on data availability committee that settles on Ethereum, making secure Web3 gaming and social finally possible. So that's awesome and super important in the blockchain. Orbit chains are finally permissionless with dedicated throughput, increased gas fee reliability, and more. Launch your own Orbit chain now. And Stylus, I don't know what Stylus is. Actually, Stylus deploy apps to Arbitrum chains using your favorite programming language, including Rust and C++. So this is for developers. That's super cool, right? So we can see that it's trusted by a bunch of people. A lot of people talk about Arbitrum as a whole. Arbitrum has been there for a few months. It's very trusted, right? Now, there's community values here. You guys can go through these values. These are some of the stats, right? So the numbers don't lie. Arbitrum chains lead the industry thanks to the talented and passionate community. So 1.73 million ETH saved. So I'm guessing that's in terms of gas fees. 655,000 active wallets that carry Arbitrum. 8.08 billion total value locked. That's insane, right? 51.58% L2 market share and 518 million total transactions. These numbers are crazy, guys. Crazy numbers. When you see numbers like that, you're like, yo, something big is going on here. Oh man, this is too bright. You're like, something big is going on here and I want to be part of this, right? So just going over this small little detail on the Arbitrum DAO docs. Arbitrum is a protocol that makes Ethereum transactions faster and cheaper. Developers use Arbitrum to build user-friendly decentralized apps that can take advantage of the scalability benefits of the Arbitrum Rollup and Anytrust protocol. And then there's the DAO where they got a lot of airdrops. Arbitrum was one of the largest airdrops of 2023, and I kick myself in the butt every single day that I missed it because thousands and thousands of dollars went to a lot of the holders. So yo, I myself, I'm going to get Arbitrum, right? So if we look at the chart right now, you can see that they recently and up until now, they actually are at the all-time high, right? So they launched, they went all the way up to at launch. Like, I mean, that was 30 bars. What does 30 bars mean? 30 bars, probably like 30 days later, 333%. That's crazy within the first month. And then from there till now, they did a 500%, right? So that's a 50x, 51x, right? So they're right now at a beautiful all-time high. And then you can see over here, guys, on the right side, there's 12,000 buys. Look at the transactions, 25,000 transactions. The volume in the last 24 hours was 1.69 million. Right, so there's a lot of activity going on here and I don't want to miss out on this. So I'm definitely accumulating some Arbitrum for my portfolio, right? I actually have some USDC on base chain. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bridge it over to Arbitrum and I'm gonna get some of that ARB in my wallet. If you guys are not familiar how to get Arbitrum, you can bridge your BTC, your Ethereum, your USDC, your BNB on the Binance Smart Chain. Whatever it is you want to do, you just go ahead and click on ARB, and then you'll see USDC Arbitrum. And then you can scroll down. You'll see Arbitrum on ETH, and you'll see Arbitrum on Arbitrum, right? the blockchain Arbitrum, you can accumulate the ARB token over there, and then you can just decide, let's say you want to do 1 BNB worth. It's going to give you 130 ARB tokens, because right now Arbitrum is at $2.34, right? So this is a great way for you to accumulate some Arbitrum. If you want to use Change Now, the link of that is in the description down below. You can use that link and grab yourself some Arbitrum, right? It's one of the tokens that for sure I'm going to be accumulating. Again, guys, the markets are looking good, but there's a second token that I want to talk about, which technically is very similar in the way that they're trying to market themselves, which is Optimism, right? Optimism is a great token. You can see over the year it has pumped 177%. I believe Optimism is in the top 25. Yeah, 25. There we go. Right, it's $3.87. Over the day, it's been up 9%. Over the month, it's been 85% up. So Optimism is another one that I think is going to be very, very bullish for the bull run. It's a similar concept, and the website is beautiful. OP Mainnet is a low-cost and lightning-fast Ethereum L2 blockchain powered by Optimism. So it's fast, stable, scalable Ethereum. It works with the fraction of the costs. There's $3 billion plus in gas fees saved, $2 billion plus on-chain value, and 141 million plus transaction on OP mainnet. This is beautiful, right? And there's code that OP Stack, that's one of their tools, and there's Superchain. So it's beautiful, and both tokens are actually built for the community, and that's how they market themselves. There's governance, so there's a few things over here. There's Optimism NFTs. Oh, that's actually really cool. Optimism NFTs, you guys can trade there if you're into NFTs. So a lot of these tokens, guys, are super bullish for the ecosystem. You guys can see Coinbase Wallet. So there's a bunch of apps on the ecosystem of Optimism, making me believe, and a lot of volume also, making me believe that this chart doesn't lie. Look at the chart of Optimism, right? It's also tied to Ethereum, right? Both charts that I just talked about now are tied to Ethereum, which means that if Ethereum is going to be pumping tomorrow, or for you guys watching this video is going to be today, it's probably going to pump these tokens as well, right? So might as well enjoy that. And this one too, Optimism, is right now at an all-time high. So you want to tell yourself, I don't want to DCA into this right now because it's going to get a dump. But at the same time, what if there's another pump tomorrow and then we miss out on those gains? So if you have some risk capital, put in a few $100. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, just keep holding it, because for sure, come the bull run, this is going to blow up. I'm pretty sure that it's going to blow up. Like Ethereum is going to probably be one of the tokens that I'm going to be accumulating. But at the same time, I'm going to have to accumulate some of these tokens, because those layer 2s on Ethereum are going to be crazy mental. Optimism, Arbitrum are the two that I have a lot of hope for. And guys, what we are seeing today is beautiful. What we are seeing, what we are envisioning for the bull run is going to be even more beautiful. Imagine this times 10. So this is the time for us to build, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Let me know if you like these kind of videos. If you do, I'm going to keep doing more and more. If you don't like, I'm still going to keep doing them, because I want to track my journey and what coins I accumulate, and fast forward in 2025, see if those tokens that I talk about today are actually going to bring fruit to my wallet. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video.